Okay, so we are back. This is part 3. What's going to happen today? I don't know. I actually don't. Do I ever know? Okay, so anyways, so we left with, these two had champagne. Nope, not her. Okay, these two had champagne gate happen. Remember him? He was not helpful. So these two were like, I didn't know it was your champagne. Well, yes you did, but like I didn't, but yes you did, but I didn't, but you did. And then they're just like, and then nothing gets done. That's literally, that's it. That's all that happens, okay? So then Peter's like, time for another one-on-one. And then he's gonna go on a date with, the evil one himself, which by the way, I found out, look. Okay, so they're going to go on a date and they're going to line dance. Okay, they line dance. Hey, and then they're going to go and they're going to eat dinner together because that's what you do at the end of a one-on-one. Look at his skirt. That's pretty. So they're sitting together on their one-on-one, which means that this is time for you to open up about your difficulties in your life. And she's like, I had problems. I'm sad. And he's like, I find that very relatable because I too have once had a problem and I was once sad. And then they're like, yay, love, connection, wee! And we're like, what is up with this girl? This is Victoria P, by the way. And we're like, the studio audience is like, there's something wrong with this girl. And she's like, but I'm normal. And we're like, but you're not normal. Okay, so anyways, then what happened? Okay, then it's time for, we're gonna have a pillow fight. It's time for a pillow fight, okay? I don't remember who was on the date this person was. I don't remember who Tammy was, but Tammy was there too. That's not Tammy, but that's okay. So this is Tammy, okay? So I think this is Tammy. So we're on the pillow fighting date. Literally, this is a pillow fighting date. And she's like, again, Tammy's going Hulk mode. Tammy's like, I'm gonna take everybody down. And I just everywhere. And she's like destroying everyone with a pillow. And then Alea's like, I want to play too. Blah, RKO. Crap. Blah, kills Tammy. Tammy died. Okay, Tammy didn't die. Anyways, and then Peter's like, I really admire a woman who can really handle a pillow. And Alea's like, yay. And all the girls are like, there is something about her that I just don't like. And Alea's like, what? And they're like, we don't like you. And she's like, oh, why? And they're like, because, and then, yeah, so, cause they're all, they don't like her, but we don't know why. Anyways, and then it's time for another session of Peter sits down with ladies and they open up their hearts. So these two sit down together on the group date. And she's like, I have problems. And he's like, problems? I love problems. And then they bond over that. And then, but Peter still decides, he's like, you know what though? I'm gonna give the group date rose to Sydney, whoever she was, and say it's her. I'm gonna give this group date rose to you because you told me that you didn't like Alea. And she's like, yeah, I don't like her. She's fake. She's so fake. And Peter's like, I haven't noticed that. She's like, how could you not have noticed that? She's like so fake. And Alea's over here and she's like, I'm normal, but a little bit weird. And she's like, fake, because that's the worst thing you could possibly call someone. So anyways, then what happened? Then, oh, this is dumb. This Yahoo walks in, this Chris Harrison, and all the women are sitting there. Here they are. And he's like, I have to tell you that the cocktail party, canceled. It's canceled. All the women are like, what? And then he's like, there's gonna be a pool party. And they're like, yay! And everyone at home is like, this literally happens every single season. And all the women are still like, we get to wear our swimsuits. So they're all running around wearing their swimsuits, which is cool, I guess. And Alea's just like, she's just like being herself. And just like, I mean, she's like a little bit weird, but she's not like that weird. But anyways, Sydney's just like watching her. She's like, I hate her so much. And Alea's like, hey, and she's like, stop saying hi to me, I hate you. And then she goes over to Peter, she's like, Peter, she's so fake and I hate her so much. And then Peter's like, somebody said something, so it must be true. So he's running all over the place. He's like, is she fake? He's like, and then she's like, yeah, she's fake. And then he's like, is he is she fake? And he's like, he's fake. And then she's like, are you fake? And she's like, no. And he's like, I don't trust you. And she runs away. Okay. And then he's like, Victoria P, is Alea fake? And she's like, she's fake. And he's like, it must be true. So he's like, he's like, yeah, she must be fake. And so they're handing out roses. He's handing out roses. He's like, you get a rose. You get a rose. You get a rose. This is studio audience. I don't know why they're getting a rose. You get a rose. You get a rose. Wait, no. He's like, you don't get a rose. And she's like, why not? He's like, well, to be honest, some people told me you were fake and I believe them and I don't know why. And she's like, and she leaves and like she seems genuinely upset. And Sydney's like, good. And then she's like, yeah, good. I never even liked her, even though we were BFFs. I still hit her. Bye. And then, okay, so this was a really funny part. I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but in this episode, Chris Harrison came out to the backyard and he was like, hi, ladies. And they're like, hey. He's like, come on inside. We're making biscuits. Why did he say that? Does anyone else remember that? He said that. Why did he say that? Okay, because then they come inside. There are no biscuits. That's what I would be mad about. Where are the biscuits? Where are the biscuits at, Chris Harrison? Anyways, he's like, we are going to go to a very exciting and cool place. And all the women are over here listening. Here they are. He's like, we're going to go to Cleveland. And they're all like, no. Yay. But they're not really happy because who wants to go to Cleveland? Nobody! Bye-bye. So anyways, they all go to Cleveland. This is the time when Victoria F. and Peter went on the date, and she did her all, I don't want to skydive. My boyfriend's here, my boyfriend's here. That's the whole time that happened. Anywho, and then they had another, for some reason, we just have to beat the snot out of each other when we go on group dates, because here it's time for a group date, and what are we going to do? We're going to tackle, we're going to play football. And it was like, I just spit, oh my gosh, I globbed spit everywhere. So anyways, then they're doing like a football date, and they're just like they're not playing football. They are playing kill. So they're just like killing each other, like murder. Okay, they murdered each other. And then, they go on the night session, okay? So it's time for the night session. They're all just like sitting there on the couch, and they're like, oh my gosh, we love life, blah, 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 blah. And who comes up the stairs? It's Alea. What is she doing here? I just came back because I really actually like Peter. No, you don't. You don't even like Peter. You don't even know who he is. What's wrong with you? And then she's like, babe, I'm gonna go talk to Peter. So they talk. And he's like, yeah, I kind of liked you, but, like, one girl told me that you were, like, fake, so I, like, believed her. And she's like, why did you believe her? He's like, I don't know why I do anything. And she's like, I've noticed that about you. I don't really like that about you. And he's like, I don't really like that about me either. And, then this genius, remember, he's a butt face? So he comes back into the room after the girls just played kill each other at the football game, and then they went to the little party at night, and he's like, ladies, I have something important to tell you. Even though Alea was not on this group date, I will be giving her the group date rose. And of course, the women were like, seems right. Just kidding! They freaked out! They were like, I am livid. I've never been so angry in all my days. How could he do this? This is absolutely unacceptable. And Peter's just like, I'm sorry. But he can't possibly be sorry enough because he has incurred the wrath of 20 absolutely insane women. And now, this is a cliffhanger with Peter going, is anybody going to stay and date me, or did I just kind of lose everybody? And we're all sitting at home and we're like, you might have lost everybody, but that might not be the worst thing in the world, because have you seen who you have? Bye-bye, Peter. You're going to keep ruining our lives.